Welcome guys, welcome to my channel. What are you doing guys? You still not subscribe my channel. Come on guys. Okay, support me here. Okay, so in previous video we already discussed about amino acid and lipids. We already discussed all the things. Now let's start with nucleic acid. Nucleic acid. Where they present? Where they present? These are macro ki micro. These are macro guys. They can't cross plasma membrane. Lipid can cross? Yes, lipid can cross. Amino acid? Yes, some amino acids cross and some not. If some amino acids are hydrophobic, so they can cross. I already teach you guys what is the example of hydrophobic amino acid. I already teach you. And this is the nucleic acid. This is the molecule. They can't cross plasma membrane because they are hydrophilic in nature. Because they contain charge. Either it may be positive charge, either it may be negative charge. If we talk about nucleic acid, so nucleic acid contain negative charged. Okay. Now let's start. This is the cell, this is their nucleus, and nucleus contains genetic material. We can call it as DNA. Deoxyribose nucleic acid. May I repeat again? Deoxyribose nucleic acid. Tell me, ma'am, what is the components of DNA? You already tell that what is the components of protein. You already tell what is the component of lipids. You have to tell what is the component of lipid. Yeah, we know that we call it as a genetic material. Okay, they can't cross plasma membrane. They can't cross PM. Very set. They can't cross PM. Okay. Now they are called it as a genetic material. What is the composition of the DNA? Guys, DNA made up with. Guys, DNA is made up with three things. The first thing is phosphate group. Second thing is sugar, pentose sugar, and third is nitrogen base. Phosphate group, pentose sugar, and nitrogen base like adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, uracil. Uracil is present in RNA, guys, in the place of thymine. So adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine, uracil. They are component of nitrogen base, and this is the sugar group, and this is the phosphate group. We say deoxyribose nucleic acid means they have hydroxyl group, and one side is blank. But if we talk about RNA, here is RNA also. They are also made up with three things: phosphate group, sugar group, and nitrogen base. They have phosphate group, sugar. They call it as a ribose nucleic acid. They are ribose nucleic acid. They have both side OH group. Here I am say deoxy means one oxygen is less. Here I say ribose, not I use deoxy. This is the ribose. They filled with both side OH. DNA is double helical structure. RNA is single helical structure. They contain adenine, guanine, cytosine, uracil. They contain adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. Okay, let's move further. The whole group of phosphate, sugar, and nitrogen base, we can call it as a nucleotide. Look at here. Look at here. Nucleotide. They contain phosphate group. They contain sugar, pentose sugar, because pentose means 5 sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 carbon. Next is, okay, not here 5. Here guys, here 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. Nucleotide means they contain phosphate group. Okay, this is the phosphate group. Pentose sugar. Nitrogen base. Again I'm drawing this. Nucleotide. If I say nucleotide, means they contain phosphate group. They contain pentose sugar. They contain nitrogen base, adenine, guanine, cytosine, thymine. So they can call it as a nitrogen base. If guys I remove phosphate group, then we can say it as a nucleoside. It does not contain phosphate group, but they contain what? Pentose sugar and nitrogen base. Clear? This is the structure of adenine. You have to remember. Uracil, you have to remember. Guys, you have to remember. I don't know, but you have to remember. If we talk about purine, they contain 2 ring. If we talk about pyrimidine, they contain 1 ring. Yes guys, I'm explaining. Okay, where space? Okay. Okay. Purine, pyrimidine. Purine and pyrimidine. They both are nitrogen base. They both are nitrogen base. Purine contain two aromatic ring. Two aromatic ring. And they contain one aromatic ring. Clear guys? Example is AG. AG is the adenine and guanine. AG. This is the purine. And remaining is cytosine, thymine. They are pyrimidine. Now, between these nitrogen base, hydrogen bonding is occur. We know now DNA is a double helical structure. They connected with like here in this manner. Again, so purine pair with pyrimidine. This is the purine pair with pyrimidine. This is the purine pair with pyrimidine. We can also write as a this is the pyrimidine pair with purine. If I talk A and T, this is the purine and this is the pyrimidine. They bond, their bond is hydrogen bond, double bond. And if I talk about G, C, purine, pyrimidine, they attach with hydrogen bond. How many hydrogen bond? 1, 2, 3. 3 hydrogen bond. Clear guys? Now you are clear, your concept is clear or not? I am repeating again one by one. Look at me guys. Here, DNA, I am writing here. DNA, deoxyribose, nucleic acid. Okay, what they contain? They contain phosphate group, pentose sugar, and they contain nitrogen base. Nitrogen base divided into two parts, purine and pyrimidine. They contain two ring, they contain one ring. Example is adenine, AG, and this is the example of CT. Now, A bind with thymine, purine always bind with pyrimidine. G bind with C, purine bind with pyrimidine. Purine bind with pyrimidine, purine bind with pyrimidine with the bond of AT bind with 2 hydrogen bond and GC bind with 3 hydrogen bond. This is the one helical and this is the another helical. This is the structure of DNA. They are located in nucleus, nucleus located in cell, cell located in our human body. Okay, they bind like this manner. They bind like this manner. You can change the orientation guys, don't be say that here is purine or here is pyrimidine. No, you can change, there is multiple orientation, but still purine is made up bind with pyrimidine and purine made bind with pyrimidine. Always A bind with T, double bond. Always G bind with C. If you change their sequence, mutation is occur. Okay guys, RNA is single stranded. They also contain, because they further produce amino acids sequence, and this amino acid sequence make protein. This is the DNA located in nucleus, nucleus located in cell, cell located in body. This is the DNA. This is the DNA, genetic material. So now guys, your complete. Nucleic acid is complete. Okay, so guys, subscribe my channel. Please motivate me, so I work on it now. Thank you guys. That's all for now. Thank you so much. Remember this structure guys. This is not a halwa. Okay, remember this is structure according to your NCERT or beyond NCERT, according to your competitive examination, because at the time more and more competition going on. Okay, so guys, thank you, and please revise. If you don't revise, this is waste. If you not revise, waste. Your knowledge is waste. Revise guys, not 1 time, 2 time, 10 time, 20 time, beyond the level. Thank you guys, thank you, and please subscribe my channel and share also. Yeah, thank you.